Here
All
we go.
right. Hey, Tyler community. May the 4th be with you. So, May 4th, 2021, Star Wars Day. Great day. Obviously, things are going really well here at Tellor. Um, should be a really quick call, just to give you guys some quick updates. So, on the tech side, the biggest thing we're kind of working on, um, we're doing Tellor 3. So we're just buttoning up all the tests. So we're we've made a whole checklist. We're making sure every single thing gets covered and adding some more end-to-end tests, and then we'll be adding that. So for those of you that don't know what we did whenever we had upgraded because of the bug and did the whole migration thing, um, we had sort of added back in the deity, and now we're adding back in the non-deity. So the whole voting procedures to upgrade and everything like that. We made a few tweaks to it just to add some security to make sure this kind of stuff never happens again. Um, we got it audited by an external auditor. It's looking really pretty. It's definitely some. It's like the code that I'm most proud of that I've like ever done. So it's um, those might be famous last words, but it's looking really good. We'll be deploying on RinkB next week for the timeline. Next week will be RinkB testing on RinkB, finishing up any sort of tests, updating documentation, things like that. And then probably a week after next Monday, so like 2 weeks from today, sometime we'll push it to mainnet. Um, for anybody doing anything, you will notice no difference. That's the goal. So you should theoretically not notice any sort of changes. So we're really busy for you to not notice any changes. Um, and ideally that'll happen in 2 weeks. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Um, other dev updates. So we're working hard on kind of getting Chorus done. We're doing a little bit of refactoring for Tally to make it a little bit more flexible on the fellowship stuff. And then Tim is working on some Teller Playground stuff we're adding in. We'll have more on that kind of over the next month to kind of talk about how we can support non-numerical data. So which is super fun. So yeah, stay
Ooh.
tuned. Looking good.
Yeah,
And then
a lot of the stuff
yeah,
we're doing is behind the scenes too. Like we mentioned, the next version of Teller that is quickly becoming a bigger discussion at Teller, moving towards that, and also just growing the Teller team. There's been a lot of that going on. As you can see,
yeah.
we have a new person here, and we've had a lot of interviews, and just we've been focusing on how to grow the company in the right ways. And I think in the next few weeks, we'll probably see some more new faces that we're excited about. And so there's a lot of that going on very busily behind the scenes. And so we're really excited about how Teller's going to evolve over the next few weeks, couple months. Um,
And then I did a panel
yes.
yesterday. So that's a good one. Stay tuned. We'll post it, a Reimagine panel. Really good conversation with Liquidy and Locally Owned, so two projects that are using Teller. Um,
Yep.
yeah, and then we'll hopefully within the next month we'll pass out some details on the next version of Teller too.
Yep.
Um, Maybe we can even record some calls and have like community jiving about it. Um, get everyone in on it. So could be good.
Step
So
up to the plate with your ideas.
I know it's always like you know, you don't usually I don't like whiteboarding like completely blank ideas in front of like a live audience because then it's like, man, that was just such a dumb idea. And so
That's why, like at the
you
beginning
don't
of
want
a brainstorming session, you need to
to,
qualify it.
yes,
Say, okay, there are no dumb ideas here. It's a safe space for all ideas, and sometimes the best can come from that. But it's different when
yeah,
you open it completely publicly to the entire internet, they can be a little rough sometimes, can't they?
yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, we just have one. I think I touched base or I touched on this a little bit. Someone said, please hire a marketing lead. Um, we are going to be making a hire here soon. And this individual, this role isn't complete. It definitely is a marketing lead, but it's not solely that. It's more of a communications. It's a lead on sort of all of our outward facing aspects, including community and including our users and including everybody else that we would market to as well. And so we've had some good candidates apply for that role, and we are. I think we're ready to make a decision on one candidate we're really excited about. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That is going to come up soon. Another question we have. This is actually not a question, but I appreciate it. Hello, love you guys. Such a good team. Thanks.
Cool.
We love you too. We appreciate it.
Yeah, but and also just like
Think
if
the
you
good
are
one,
just
when the
hoping.
price is up, everybody loves us. When the price is down, everybody's like, do more.
Yeah, but I think that said, like as the price is rising and the Ethereum price is rising, just make sure like as new people come in, be very welcoming, but try and get them on board, philosophically with Teller. It's a great opportunity. People are usually in a good mood when the price is going up, and a lot of people are engaging with our Telegram and with our Discord and things like that. So just remember, like even if you don't necessarily have anything to do or you're not a developer on the project, just talking with them and telling them why we're building this more so than so you can flip it at $200 in a few months. Like the more you can actually build actual community members and get them involved, because for a lot of people this is Teller might be one of their first coins, and it might be one of the first projects they're trying to look to get into as a community member. Just don't write anyone off. Try and answer their questions, be nice, as we kind of grow the community. Just friendly reminder.
Yep.
So
Everybody remembers their first altcoin, and I think
yeah.
if my first altcoin was something like Teller, I would have been really, really lucky because it definitely wasn't. And I think that's the case for everybody else. So, but if you really think back, it's really hard to discern when you're new the difference between a Teller and any other project that's not as good or not as worth sticking around. So uh, don't be just content with all the new people that are there. Don't just be happy that there's new people here. Like Nick was saying, like ask yourself, how can
Talk
I
to them.
convince them to stick around for the long haul through the next bear market?
Yeah, and I mean, whether you're like a moderator or even just a longtime community member or something like that, like if you think back to whenever you were first getting into the market, like especially the team members and things like that, you have such an image that's much greater than what you actually are. You look like such an authority figure within the organization or within the community. So, don't put that to waste necessarily. So, whenever people like, just remember, like, if a team member, if Vitalik would have talked to you, if you would have went to him in 2014, it would have been the biggest deal in the world. So, that's you guys now who are out there talking to people. So just keep it in mind, and yeah, just be friendly, and we'll continue to grow and actually get good community members who stick around even when the price isn't up double digits.
Yep. It will happen at some point. That this high we're all riding, it won't last forever. So it's all about preparing for that so that we are one of the few communities that can handle it with ease because we have a great foundation. So uh, and we can't do that without you guys. It's we're just one part of it.
Cool. Well, yeah. So everybody have a great week. It was a nice, quick, fun call. So talk to you all next week.
Bye.
See you.